football. We're live from the SCG. This is the round 12 match between Sydney and Adelaide. This may be a mismatch on paper, but the premiership points are always crucial. A slip up for any of the top four sides could ultimately prove costly.
The skipper leads his team out onto the field.
Daniel Harford is with me. Hello, Harf. What can we expect from this match?
Good to be here, Hutto. I've tipped the Swans. My tipping hasn't been so crash hot, so I'm going with a couple of roughies this week, and this seemed as likely a candidate as any.
Thanks, Harf.
A real buzz around this stadium as the captains meet for the toss.
The Crows took on the Swans at the SCG in a wet weather semi-final in 1998. The Swans were without their captain and talisman Paul Kelly and were playing on a heavy track for the second week running. When Swans midfielder Darren Cresswell was concussed early, the Crows sensed an opportunity. They led at every change en route to a 27-point victory. Peter Vardy having a career-best night with 6 goals, while Andrew McLeod and Brett James added 3 each. The Crows would go on to win back-to-back premierships, the first team to win from 5th on the ladder.
A lot has been said about this match during the week. Time to find out who's right and who's wrong. O'Brien wins the first tap. Peatling leading from the front. Can he find a teammate?
Michelini doing what he does best. Keane.
Couldn't get an effective disposal. Laird, he's a real pocket rocket. Good thinking and good execution too. Thilthorpe, all alone in the centre square. Unable to get it inside 50. Doesn't often waste it. Amati has found some space. Florence stripped of the footy.
Michelini.
Can he hit a target? No one can mark. Neil Bullen throws it on the boot. This might be going through. It is a real team lifter.
I feel better now they're in front and getting some reward on the scoreboard.
One goal straight plays, no score. O'Brien palms it down. Peatling, Saligo farms it out. Scholl, Dawson. He heads for home with a long bomb. It's there.
That's a great way to open your account. His confidence will be sky high.
The Crows already look like they're going to be hard to beat. O'Brien showing his skills. Dawson, Peatling. He's under close attention. McCartan, Roberts. Blasts away. Grundy got to the right position and hung on. Recognising the urgency. McDonald uses the body well.
To finish off the good work.
McDonald rams it home.
Great team goal. If they keep playing like that, they won't be behind for long.
It's only early, I know, but that was a much-needed goal to establish a foothold in this match. Peatling out of the congestion. Saligo, centre square, loose ball. McInerney wins the race. Warner punched away. Amati made the footy his. Jordan, it's a tough game.
They're tackling with venom today.
Grundy palms it down. Heaney, Jordan, just had to get it out. He's been busy so far. They've put themselves under pressure. Throws it on the boot, and that's a goal.
To turn the ball over there, you've got to expect to pay the price.
Back on terms again. O'Brien gets his hand to it. Dawson coming. They're moving the footy quickly. Neil Bullen drops into the hole and marks. Walker appreciates that delivery.
Someone went to sleep defensively, and I suspect the price will be 6 points.
Struck it well. No problems there.
If they can get up ahead of steam, they'll be hard to stop. That was a terrific passage of play, culminating in a great goal.
The Crows really needed that goal just to settle things down. Grundy gets his hand to it. Heaney, Lloyd, tidy ball. Haywood on a lead. Might be time for one more score here. It's been a lacklustre affair so far. O'Brien with a deft tap. This is great pressure footy. There was no way past that tackle, and we'll have another stoppage. Good ruck work. Peatling. It's no place for the faint-hearted. Ball up in the shadows of quarter time. The Crows in front at quarter time. Positives for both sides and a great game in prospect. Gary Lyon is down on the boundary. Gaz, what have you got for us?
The Swans need to tighten up in a few areas, particularly clearances and inside 50s. They have the forwards to kick a winning score, so if the midfielders can get their hands on the footy a bit more and use it well, they'll be right in this match.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway. O'Brien has had his measure today. Rowbottom. Through the centre square he goes. They cannot keep him quiet. Florence, it's in good hands now. He struck it well. It's a goal.
A real opportunist goal there. He doesn't need a lot of the footy to make an impact.
All tied up on the scoreboard. Grundy wins the hit out. Rowbottom is there in the clinches. Thilthorpe, dangerous to leave on his own. What's he got on offer? Gives it everything. Dawson, too big, too strong, too good.
He's covering so much territory with that elite work ethic. He's arguably best on ground at this stage.
He's got it done.
Marks inside 50 are worth their weight in gold when you go back and convert the goal.
Both sides are cracking in hard at the present time. It's a great contest. Good ruck work. Peatling, Grundy, didn't need to be asked twice. Heaney, McInerney, Saligo, desperate to win it back. Peatling, was that a throw? Heaney, the Crows on the ball now. Terrific tackle. And we will do it all again. O'Brien is giving him a bath. Saligo, Dawson honours the lead. There goes the kick inside the 50. Thumped away. Wicks. That's skillful. McInerney has a vice-like grip. Normally delivers. Jordan can keep it moving. They've opened them up here. Can he impose himself on the match? Intercepted, and they can launch from half-back. Slowing it down. Good-looking kick. Fogarty has charged into space. Dawson works hard to present. Delivers it inside 50. Walker, desperate defence. Throws it on the boot. Fogarty. Has he got enough on it? Well, that's a poor result. Takes the short option. Lloyd with a chance to relieve the pressure. They're moving the footy well here. Closed him down. He's so good in close. Rowbottom, Malikan, and they're out of trouble. Michelini wins it back. Great mark. Bangs it long. Fogarty is a beacon in that forward line.
Brett and Buddy, you'd think.
He hasn't hit the scoreboard yet. He has now.
I'll have to watch him more closely than that. He's deadly around goal.
Both sides have had their moments, and we're delicately poised as we near half-time. The two big men do battle. Rowbottom on the same page as his ruck. They have absolutely spifflicated him.
He was optimistic if he thought he could break that tackle.
Grundy palms it down. Warner can't afford to give it back in the corridor. Through the centre square he goes. That'll go close. I tell you what, it's better than close. It's a goal.
Better ball movement on that occasion allowed them to open up that opportunity in front of goal, and they've got full reward for it.
One kick game again.
Grundy slaps it out. Peatling, good tackle. They appeal for a free kick, but will have a stoppage. And the natives are restless as the halftime siren sounds here. This hasn't gone to plan so far. Let's head down to Gary Lyon on the boundary.
At the moment, this feels like the less talented side is trying to constrain the more talented side by closing down space and making this a heavily contested game. Only thing is, I'm not sure which is the less talented side at the moment. They've both made some terrible blues, but we'll put it down to pressure, of which there's been no shortage.
Thanks, Gary, as we get going again. Taking no chances there.
They've got an opportunity here to get the ball down the other end quickly.
Back into play. Quality delivery by foot. Clever kick. Lloyd. That's good work rate. McCartan had his name written all over it. Well played. The Swans might be about to start something. Roberts on centre wing is marked. His field kicking is normally first rate. Not sure what the idea was there. They could be vulnerable here. Doesn't often waste it. Roberts with a chance to run. McDonald has found some space. Probing ball. Florence. A quick getaway wasn't possible. Shaves the grass with that one. Taken to ground. It hasn't been a great spectacle, but at least it's close. O'Brien has got on top. Dawson, Crouch. You have to be tough to play this game. We'll have another ball up. Grundy wins the tap. Good ruck work and good roving too. Steadies, fires, bullseye!
They might want to tighten up on him. They gave him too much space on that occasion, and he made the most of it.
We've got a great contest. Hope you're enjoying it at home. Mills. Campbell takes the logical option. Rowbottom. He put himself in the line of fire. Careful ball movement. Hinge. All on his own. Rankin. Will he look for a target or go himself? Crouch is in a better position.
This would give them some breathing space.
Drop punt, and he has put it away.
Well, if you give him room inside 50, you'll pay more often than not.
The Crows
Have got the margin back beyond a goal.
Grundy wins the hit out. Mills, Warner in the right spot. He's been quiet. Worrell,
Time and again, he gets to the right place.
searching kick. Keys, he's wrapped up. Kicks to space. Anyone's ball. Miller knew where the help was. Worrell.
I've liked his game today.
Good thinking and good execution too. He might have thought about the corridor. Miller marks on centre wing. Neil Bullen makes position. Thilthorpe, normally creative. Crouch. The Crows looking dangerous.
His last shot found the middle. Can he double his money?
He gives it a roost. No problem with the distance, but it's wide. Roberts to bring it in. We'll turn for home with this match firmly in the balance. A cracking final quarter coming up.
It's time for some observations from Gary Lyon.
It's been hard to score all match because the pressure has been immense from both sides. If anyone drops off even a little bit, it can be decisive. Every player needs to remain switched on at all times because any lapse could cost the match.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. Fogarty might be just outside his range. Towards full forward. Rowbottom. Wicks just shoveled it out. Blakey. Roberts. That's an adventurous kick. Michelini picks off the pass. He's hit up the lead. What's he got on offer? Keys can just about finish it himself. Looking to get it down there quickly. Punched away. Danger averted. Frantic defence.
That's smart play, really. There's no point taking unnecessary risks.
Taking no risks with the kick in. Wicks pushes into space and receives the footy. Mills, he's been dispossessed. Who's got the wheels? Campbell, he's been penalised for incorrect disposal.
I don't know about that. I think the meter was charged.
Going for territory. Mills, McCartan under pressure. Wicks, he's besieged. The Swans will have one eye on the clock. O'Brien gets his hand to it. Peatling, Dawson, they're fighting tooth and nail not to give up a goal. We will do it all again. Important clearance here. Saligo, Keys. Can he find a teammate? Thilthorpe needs to be quick. For a 3-goal game, it's there. They've pinched a break.
That could be the decisive goal in the match. They've got the margin out beyond 2 kicks.
The Crows have kicked clear with 2 in a row. O'Brien wins the tap. Dawson couldn't burst through. Mills, Lloyd, big ball to be won here. Laird got a fist in. Dealt with the pressure. Hinge has folded back. Michelini. Time is starting to become a factor. O'Brien got his palm to it. Dawson, Scholl. The Crows are bringing great energy. McCartan spoils. You can't question his commitment. Is that holding the ball? They might be caught out on the turnover. He's only had the one inside 50. Campbell, dangerous to leave on his own. Mills, he's drawn a crowd. They're tackling with venom today. Grundy, the winner there. Mills, they really need this, and he delivers.
That's a real bonus. Terrific composure under pressure.
Probably too little too late, but this isn't beyond the realms of possibility. Mills leading from the front. Warner, he's run into trouble. They lock it up and we'll have another stoppage. Grundy looking for territory. Warner, that was almost handed to him. Keys on a lead. They're moving the footy quickly. Walker working hard and presenting well. Good kick. Rochelle, that's commitment to the cause. He was trying to beat a path to goal, but he was shut down quickly. Grundy wins it. Warner, Lloyd, Crouch, runs onto it. He's put it through.
If he wasn't such a big ball winner, he'd make a very good forward. He's certainly got great goal sense.
The 4 points are surely in their keeping now. O'Brien smashes it out of there. Dawson, Roberts with a big fist. Lloyd. Which way will it bounce? McCartan. The Crows have won. They might look back at this as a pivotal moment, but for now, the spoils of victory are theirs.
What were the main differences today, Half?
Who said this team can't win ugly? That wasn't a pretty